Welcome everyone. This is once again your host Shailesh from NZ World News, bringing you live a person that is full of community and full of passion. But this time she wants to make huge difference, which she has been making all along in her career. So we have here today Anne-Cao-Oulton, all the way from Hamilton. And this is what New Zealand is all about. We are making differences in every part and every city, and Anne is one of the person who is amazingly making and trying to do best in Hamilton. And we are the pleasure to invite her today to my show of NZWORLD News, where we will be talking about her passion. We will be talking about who she is, what she is, but then she is what she is going to make a difference, is what this year is going to be very, very instrumental and a community driven person. So, welcome, Anne, to this amazing uh, showing off to today to talk to you about your life and journey, but also what you are going to do is not many people know. So we are going to uncover all of that today. So welcome, Anne.
Oh, thank you, Alice. Thank you for having me today.
No, thank you. So we are going to start with your life career and just to all the listeners. Anne is a multi-talented, multifaceted, multicultural kind of a personality. So we can't go everything and anything that she does is amazing. And so we are going to uncover a lot of things. First of all, let me introduce Anne with simple thing that she is a very strong, passionate, and for communities. And she always tried to create and build communities through various of her projects, various of her mindsets. So she has got more than 25 years, but also, if you look at her, she was also a media journalist and so always involved in communities, always involved in people focused. So she's a people person, as I call her. And to do that, you need that passion to actually understand how we can, what we can do for the community. So, Anne is a multifaceted, as I said, but also interestingly, she is instrumental in many things which we're going to talk about today. So, Anne, let's start about what and how your passion for the people, for the community that you have been creating all these years. Let's uncover the journey that you are having so far. Tell us about who you are, what you are, and how do people know about you, that who you are. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so when you see me, you can say I'm made of China. I'm from
Hmm.
Beijing. I
Right.
came to New Zealand 23 years ago
Mm-hmm.
as a student, actually. And
Mm-hmm.
then that's my dream when I was
Mm-hmm.
very young. I want to
Mm-hmm.
study in the overseas. So that's the reason I come to New Zealand to study.
Mm.
I got my master's degree in international business at the Master University.
Right. Okay.
So before that,
Mm-hmm.
um, I um, I was a professional basketball player
Wow.
when I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in China, that's very competitive for the
Mm.
sports.
Mm-hmm.
So I started training as a basketball player when I was 9 or 10 years old.
Mm.
And I
Mm.
studied in the basketball school,
Mm-hmm.
boarding basketball school, and
Right.
stay with all the girls and start training and then study.
Mm.
And then at 16 years old, I got my scholarship for
Mm.
university.
Mm-hmm.
So I went
Mm-hmm.
to university when I was 16 years old.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
then
how did you get into this? What was your passion? When did this urge to help people, to support people, to involved in the community? I mean, China, where you come from, also is a very multi-populated country. But
mm,
but the important part is not everybody is a community person. What
mm.
was your urge, or what triggered you to become the most community person?
I think the I was a journalist.
Mm.
So I work for the second largest newspaper group in China.
Mm-hmm.
As a journalist, the
Mm-hmm.
value of the job
Mm.
is creating an article which is make a bet, lead people to think what is
Yeah.
better for the community.
Correct.
How you going
Correct.
to do it?
Mm.
And all the strength of the article, we
Mm-hmm.
need to lead people in that way. This
Mm.
value is which is community,
Mm.
what we can do better for the
Mm.
community, what you can do, how you do it. So I think that's the value from my heart, and then I start from there.
So that you became journalist. But before, let's go back a little bit back when you was a child, when you was a teenage. But
Hmm.
were you always involved? Were you always like to talk to people and to involve people, whether your family, whether your friends, whether your colleagues? How was it? Like, what was your life at that time when you was a child?
Yeah, so I got two elder sisters,
All
and
right.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so when I didn't grow up with just by myself, like China
Mm.
one child policy.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
you
Yeah.
have to, yeah, and then when you involve with sports, you
Mm.
always work in the team. You
That's
work with
true.
other people,
Yes.
and that makes your game. If you want to win the game, you have to
Mm,
work
mm,
well
mm.
with them.
Yeah.
And I
Correct.
am always, the school, the sports, and all the community there.
Mm.
So that's the start at the beginning. You're
Mm.
always responsible for a lot of things. Take care
True.
of people,
Yes.
do things for people.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, very true, very true. So during your life, you are always, yeah, you grew up with, in spite of the odds of China's rule, one child only, you grew up in with siblings. That's great
Mm.
start. And then you involved in team. But then when was this passion developed that, hey, I want to do something? Because people in that age, they always like to do something for themselves. But then everybody has got a dream and everybody has got some sort of imagination, desire to become something, right? What was your dream when you started as a teenage, as a college, as a university? What was your dream? Like, was it to do some arts, commerce, science, whatever that, or was it something that you were different in your approach? What was
So
it?
when I started in my first university, I
Mm-hmm.
was the youngest student in my class. I
Okay.
was 16 years old, where my
Mm.
classmates was 28.
Whoa. 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 That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I was the youngest, but I was the top student in the university.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
all those, students, they are all professional sports people.
Sure. Sure.
The football and the volleyball, and everyone, they are older than me. But I
Mm.
start my life earlier to study
Mm.
with them, but I always take responsibility to, organize the events and study with a group, all those things.
Mm.
And because in my mind at that time, I want
Mm.
to be a journalist when I was that
Okay.
age.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, when I graduate and also work in Beijing,
Mm.
I have an opportunity to become a journalist, which is my value. I want to
Mm.
do more things for the other people.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that others, I start from my journalist journey, which
Yeah.
is help a lot of people to
Mm-hmm.
understand the world, to
Mm.
to say what is the best way to involve with people
Mm.
to
Mm.
make a better society.
Correct. So when did you come to New Zealand? What was your year that
I
you?
come to New Zealand 2003.
All right.
Mm.
So you are already 23 years.
Thank you. When I come to New Zealand about that was 23 years. Oh, yeah,
Mm.
23 years. So I'm not a newcomer. I'm a
Yeah,
part
it's a
of
pretty
furniture
good
now.
years.
Mm.
So all these years in New Zealand, what did you do and what are you doing now? in terms of your role as a citizen, as a contributor to the community and to the society? What
So
are you doing? Hmm.
yeah, I was when I was in Auckland. When I studied at Massey, I live in Auckland.
Mm-hmm.
I was a business consultant.
Mm.
I help the New Zealand company or Chinese company do business in between these two countries. I
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of project. I did, yeah, help all those people
Yeah.
to
Mm.
connect and make big contribution to these two countries.
Yeah. Beautiful. So you have seen almost like New Zealand's Auckland and now Hamilton and any
Mm.
other area that you saw in New Zealand?
Yes. Do you know what? The
Yeah.
first city I live in New Zealand is in Waikato.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. That means you know quite a bit of New Zealand, South Island, North Island,
Yeah.
and then you are now
So
in. Hmm.
all this journey, I follow my studied uh, routine. So
Mm.
I start my life in Chicago. I
Mm.
studied there for over a year, and
Mm.
then I went to Palm Snows. I studied
Mm.
there for a semester
Mm.
to get my postgrad diploma in at Massey University.
Mm.
And then I followed my study again. I went to Auckland
Mm.
at Massey in Albany. I got
Mm.
my master's degree there,
Mm.
and then I lived there for over
Right.
10 years.
Wow. Okay. So, looking at the societies and the communities, what was it for you when you came from China, the community there, and the New Zealand? How do you see the communities over here and communities over there?
Okay, so um, New Zealand is an immigrant country. It's a
Yes,
lot of migrant, the people from all over the world. When I was
almost
in
everyone.
Chicago,
Hmm.
I involved with Multicultural Council
Okay.
because
Okay.
the people from all of country, all world, this Indian, the Filipinos, all those people, we always organize events. We organize
Mm-hmm.
potluck, and then we help the new immigrant come to New Zealand. We
Mm.
do all this kind of work.
Mm.
Whereas, New Zealand have a very special kind of way of doing things.
Mm.
Whereas in China, the people they quite settled. They
Mm.
move only from one province to another.
Mm.
They all speak the same language. This doesn't have a lot of problem. Whereas
Mm.
in New Zealand, all migrants have a problem with the language,
Mm-hmm.
culture. So
Mm.
because when I first come to New Zealand, I got a shocked, culture
Mm-hmm.
shocked.
Mm.
The
Cultural
way we're
shock.
doing things are totally different.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to
Mm.
adapt my life here
Mm.
in New Zealand. That took me probably about 5 years to
Wow.
learn all those things.
To adjust and to adapt and to
Yes.
understand the way
Yeah.
they with the
Mm.
way they live, the way they
Yes.
operate.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why,
Mm.
since I come to New Zealand,
Mm.
I always stay with a Kiwi family.
Mm. Correct.
So the Kiwi family, you don't need to say, "Oh, teach me this, teach me that."
Mm.
But when you look at how their life runs, what
Mm.
they're doing
Mm.
every day, you
Correct.
you learn a lot from them.
Mm. Mm. So that's true. So you are now in almost like, more than 2 decades in New Zealand. And how do you see in the last and now going forward that getting involved in the communities, getting involved in local families, local communities, and then trying to be one part of it, not just part of it, but actually contribute because you have always been. Tell me something about like because you said you are the founder of the Waikato Cherry Blossom Festival, and that is a great initiative to bring people together in a festival because then everybody enjoys, doesn't matter who they are, where they come from, what location they are. It's a festival. So when people come and join, tell us something about that. What made you do this? What made you create this?
So this cherry blossom festival is we start from the scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband is from UK.
All
He's
right.
English. He's
Oh,
English,
okay.
and he created this English garden for 30 years.
Right. Okay.
So we this beautiful garden, and then we have the driveway, which is
Mm-hmm.
we have 125 meters, two sides,
All
all
right.
cherry blossom
Mm-hmm.
trees.
Cherry blossom trees.
Yeah, when every year when the cherry blossom, it's all the garden like
Mm.
look the pink, and a lot of people come to the drive. They invite
Mm-hmm.
themselves, come to the
Mm.
drive, taking photos.
Oh,
We
okay.
we don't really we don't mind, and they come. And then one day we come home. That
Mm.
was a professional photographer with bride and groom taking
Mm.
photos on the driveway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they didn't, talk to us. They just come.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
then when we get, there's a lot of people on the drive. When we go out, sometimes the car drive really fast from the driveway, the people
Mm-hmm.
when see the car, they know they shouldn't be there. They all run. They
Mm.
all
Mm.
run out. So, and
Yeah.
then I discussed with my husband, said, look, this is a beautiful place. People like it. Why
Mm.
don't you we create a festival? We'll
Wow.
come so we can create something
Mm.
different. And that's the way we started.
Wow.
So we started the first year,
Mm-hmm.
2017. We
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, if we can just put a poster in the city, if
Mm.
no one knows us, if we can get two or three hundred people, we're lucky,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
You have, you
Mm.
don't, no one know you. We
Correct.
didn't do that. We organized a team,
Mm.
and then we just put one Facebook post.
Mm. Mm.
There's a 2,000 tickets book out.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Well, because we have limitation about,
Yes.
um,
Correct.
how we do it, and
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
they the and then we all the for the festival we
Mm.
organized the multicultural performance from the
Mm.
community.
Mm-hmm.
I involved with the people from um, Japan, China, Filipinos, Spanish,
Mm.
Peru. All the community come together,
Mm-hmm.
perform here, represent their culture.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
we have food truck and face painting, pony ride. We
All
got
right. Mm-hmm.
everything here. And
Mm.
we in later years we run high tea here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
the community come, they
Mm.
really enjoy the festival, and
Mm-hmm.
then we just start off. The cherry blossom has become very popular, but at
Mm.
the first year.
Right, right, right. So, this is a great initiative that you took and actually made a difference, irrespective of whether, where you come from, what's your background. You created something that is really, which is relevant to New Zealand, which is relevant to the New Zealand communities as well. That is amazing. So, tell us why it is so important to work together or to bring the communities together. Why is it so important? Tell me.
Look, New Zealand is immigrant country.
Yep.
So we have new people come from all different kind of culture from different countries.
Countries,
That's
yes.
very important for community. They work
Mm-hmm.
together, they
Mm.
help each other and
Mm.
get the society in a better way.
I
And
agree.
also they can be live harmony together. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's very important because this really New Zealand a very special country. It's not
Mm-hmm.
an you know other as any other countries. So that's why the community harmony
Mm-hmm.
is very important because we have to
Mm-hmm.
learn from each other's culture, respect each other. Equality are very
Mm.
important in New
Yes,
Zealand.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah. I absolutely agree with that. So, bringing diversity, celebrating together the diversities of the whole world. and then create opportunities, that strengthen the social economic connection. So, was this like a part of funded by the Well Trust that you
N-
were?
No, no,
No,
no. We
okay.
found ourselves.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
You found out yourself. So that's
Yes.
another amazing initiative that you took, that you showcase that it can be done.
Yeah.
That's what important is.
Mm.
So tell me something about the one now. Let's get into it. Like, you have built up a good relation, you have built up a good community in Hamilton where you are in the Waikato. So tell us why it is so important now. What is your next step that you are going to do this year? Tell me something
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
So I'm going to election for the WEL Energy Trust.
Okay. Good.
So WEL Energy Trust is a community trust
That
where
is stands for Waikato Energy Trust. Is that what?
yes, that's the like the trust have a network, the electricity network. So
Okay.
all the people in Waikato who are the
Mm-hmm.
customer
Mm-hmm.
and who can involve with this WEL Energy Trust
Mm-hmm.
election.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the trust is start from this a community trust, and then and every year when the trust have a surplus,
Yeah.
um, and then the trust want to use this money to give back to the community.
Right.
So the
Right.
way there's a couple of ways to give the community, either give the customer discount or rebate,
Mm-hmm.
or they um, have a funding for the community organizations as unprofitable
Mm.
organizations.
Right. Right.
And all those things will affect, the big Waikato. So
Right.
that's why I
Mm.
want to create something like my policy is I want the money that's in Chinese saying you get you receive the things from the people and you give
Mm.
back to people.
You bring back to
So
them.
that's why I want to join the Well Energy Trust E if I
Mm-hmm.
can. I
Mm-hmm.
will make my policy clear. I want to give the customer discount and also give money. Unprofit organization, they can get more grant and do good things for the community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's very important. We keep
Yes.
the
Yes.
community well equipped and the good for the well-being of the society.
Yes. So do you think it's very important, because the money that we receive from the customers, we need to give back to the customer? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And to the best of abilities and the priorities that
Yeah.
these people needed, basically.
Yes. Yes. And
Now that.
because I involve with a lot of community, a lot of
Hmm.
unprofitable trust or
Yeah.
community,
Hmm.
those people, they're working so hard year by year. They have no one cup of coffee from
Hmm. Hmm.
from
Hmm.
the organization. We all volunteers.
Hmm.
So
Right.
I want the money to spend for these communities. They can
Hmm.
do more for
Hmm.
community.
True.
Yeah, they
True.
can get more grant and do better, good
Hmm.
stuff in the community.
Right, right, right. So, what are your initiatives that really develop the community with this money? How you think the communities can develop and can get more benefit? One is like, okay, you're giving back to the community, but what are the other, just like you did the film, you did the festival.
Mm,
It was a great initiative to bring
mm,
people together, diversified and everything, and then they work together is one thing. So, but now that when you get these, suppose you are elected and you got these funds, you know,
mm.
what is the best way? What is your main priority that you would do with that funds if you get the decision to make a decision? What would be your first priority?
Yeah, so the priority and for the money, how you make the policy to put the
Correct.
money back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
That's the different way of doing it. That's one is rebate for the customer. The
Right.
second is and the non-profit organization can apply for the grant
Mm-hmm.
to give back to the community. They work in the community. So
Mm-hmm.
there's two things I want to do for
Mm.
this trustee
Right.
um, for the WEL Energy Trust.
Mm.
Mm,
Right. Energy trust. Yeah.
mm.
So in terms of now that you suppose you get the more in because your background is you also like sports, you have been doing sports, you have been doing community journalism, there's sometimes you feel that sports also is a big way of supporting and coming together is a good initiative that you could do something in that area as well
Yeah,
with this trust.
yeah. So, there's a lot of events and that
Mm,
they have been organized by the non-profit organization.
that's
So
correct. Yeah.
one thing, if they organize that kind of sports events,
Hmm.
we should support them. So the
Mm,
grant, we can go to the sports
yes.
area as well, because
Mm,
that's important that people keep healthy and
hmm.
happy in the society, which is sports can bring that
Mm,
element to that grant.
yeah. Yeah. So, what are the other initiatives in the community that you want to bring and you want to see that it should happen in your world?
So I involved with three organizations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in
Hmm.
the Tamahari Committee, which
Okay.
is under the Waikato District Council.
Mm-hmm.
So we work with council closely for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of project.
Mm-hmm.
And this project just involves with the residents here, the well-being. It's
Yes.
really important.
Mm.
I also work as a Matangi committee, where I live in this area. So
Okay.
we do a lot of project as well. We just upgrade the footpath.
All right.
Yeah, on
Passing.
this,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in this area. And
Mm.
we built a car park for our reserve, Matangi
Mm.
Reserve. So
Mm.
that's is we work with council to get
Mm.
the project done. This is all
Correct.
volunteer job.
Yes. Yes.
And I also in the Hamilton Combined Community
Mm-hmm.
Trust,
Mm-hmm.
which we organize a lot of events with
Mm.
different nationalities.
Mm.
So
Correct.
we're going to have a event next week,
Okay.
Mount Everest event to recommend
Mm.
remember
Mm-hmm.
and the head and the was yeah to remember the events which will happen in New Zealand.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Okay. Well, that's amazing. So tell me now something about what you like to see. You said that, okay, this is what you will utilize the funds if you are elected. But for the election point of view, but from the people's point of view, how do you see to approach the people of different diversity? How have you learned the art of meeting new people, meeting new diversified people, and what's your way of approach to these communities, different cultures?
Okay, so this a lot of organization in the community
Mm-hmm.
because we are one of them. We normally have a lot of meetings. We can
Mm-hmm.
involve with their events. We
Mm-hmm.
support different
Right.
events there, and we meet the community leader. And quite often we will help each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I have done last year because I run the local election
All right.
for the Waikato District Council.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the door knocking, which
Mm.
is I talk to every residence in the
Mm.
far end
Right.
to
Right.
talk to them what they need, what we
Mm.
can help, how you
Mm.
think. So, that's the first hand information I got
Correct. Correct.
from the community.
Mm.
It's
So as you have wore different hats in your life, journalist, sports, community projects, festival, these different things you have done. Do you think you are in the best for when it comes to communicating with the council, with the people who are government, bureaucrats, and policymakers? How is your communication going to be? Do you are confident about that because of your background? It's easy for you to communicate with them.
oh yeah, yeah. So, for example, I'm in the Tamahari committee.
Mm.
So every month we have committee meeting to talk
All
about
right.
different project.
Uh-huh.
So, and we have two counselors come to our
Okay.
meeting
Mm-hmm.
every month. And
Right.
sometimes mayor comes to the meeting as well.
All right. Mm.
Yes. So
Okay.
when we have a problem, we can talk to, the
Yeah.
counselor, the mayor straight
Mm.
away.
Straight
Okay,
away.
so
Mm.
how, and also we have a person from the council, like
Mm-hmm.
a council representative. When we have a
Representative.
question, we will ask this person. So, okay, how about this? How
Mm.
about that? How can we do it?
Yeah.
So it's really good way of communicate with council,
Mm.
and that and the when we have the new mayor from the
Mm.
Waikato
Mm.
District Council,
Mm.
and because he's from the community,
Mm.
he want to do under $50,000 project in the community. The
Mm.
community committee can do it.
Mm.
So that's a brilliant idea.
Mm.
If you do the commercial, will be very expensive. But if you
Yes.
do within the community, the people can do volunteer the time, volunteer the
Yes.
skill, will be much cheaper and save a
Much.
lot of money.
Mm. So you think that, do you think that you know your community well in your area that you live?
And
You know
yeah,
them almost
yes,
very well.
because yeah, when
You are
we,
involved.
when the committee have a problem with
Mm.
council and our organization or our committee will organize a meeting,
Yeah.
get all the residents come and we discussed. We
Mm-hmm.
bring the two party council
Mm.
and the
Yeah.
residents together to discuss those things and
Mm-hmm.
we find a solution.
Right. Right.
That's
Okay.
very, very important.
Sure. Sure.
Mm.
Sure. No, that's a great insights that we are getting from you, Anne, because I think what we need in today's world is not just connection, but we also need collaboration and the mindset of bringing people together because that's more key. Like, how do you work with every culture, but how do you bring every culture together? I think that is the most important part. And you have already proved that through the festival. Plus, you have also, getting involved with the Energy Trust and seeing that what can be done, what cannot be done. But it's amazing to hear from you. And um, I definitely would like to make understand the listeners. Please understand that Anne's background is not just sports, if you look at, or journalists, if you look at, but she has created something in the society, in the community. To create a festival is most amazing, rewarding achievement that you can do to showcase that you are a community person, but you are also bringing people together and working together. And that's what we need in today's world. So, and what is your last message since you are standing for the election? And what would you say to all the listeners?
Okay.
How,
So,
why do they, they should vote for you or why they should appoint you?
okay. So I think the involvement with the election are very
Mm,
important
mm,
because we we have 150,000 customers in this
mm.
area for WEL Energy Trust Network.
Right.
Only 10 to 15% of people vote.
Correct, correct,
I
correct.
think it's important for the
Yeah,
community
yeah.
to involve with this election.
Mm,
And then when you involve and then you get the right people in the trust, and
mm,
that's
mm,
very important for the people who
mm.
can make the right choice. for the
Mm.
ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so for me, I was I'm just a community person. I
Mm.
want to get the money, the grant into the right
Mm.
people, the
Mm.
hand, and they can use wise and use better. As
Mm.
I've been involved so many communities, not just Hamilton in Auckland as well. So I
Mm.
really want people to understand and the community person, they know what community needs.
Mm. Mm.
And
That's
some people may say, okay, they stand. But for me, I think I have really good understanding of the community
mm.
needs, and I have
Excellent.
now so many community people. And
Mm-hmm.
when we go to the ground where we're going, because I
Yes.
know them, I can
Mm.
make right good decision for
Right. Right, right. For the
yeah.
people. And
Yes.
that's the good thing that, as you can see, listeners, that, if you want to really make a decision, difference in your life and impact your families, your friends, and everyone, then here is Anne, something that she's ready to offer you guys, that she can prioritize the money funding that needs to go to the right priorities. And I think that is the key thing, because money is there, but utilization of money is the most important part
Yeah.
of to make a difference. So thank you once again, Anne, for these amazing, amazing insights that you have given about who you are, but also what's your vision and what's your mission for standing for these local elections, where it is very important. And I really, really urge to all the listeners that what she said is please go and vote, because the percentage of votes is very less. And then if the percentage of votes is less, then there is very less impact on the community. If you want to have a more impact on the community, we all need to vote, basically. If you vote, then you vote for the right candidate, but that's the first bit is to vote. Voting is very important. As Anne pointed out, only 10 to 15% votes, then you don't make that difference in the community. Am I right, Anne?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Mm,
correct.
mm,
So please, the voting period is 2nd June to 26th June, which is
mm,
this voting start from tomorrow.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The only 24 days. So please, when you have your post, don't throw the rubbish bin.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
tick the name.
Take the name.
Yes, and then you involve.
I agree totally. With that note, I think what you said is very true. What's your final message and final word to all the voters and the listeners that are listening to you now? What would you say, the last word?
Okay, so for everyone in this world, we have one life. So the how much money you make, you can
Mm,
only involve so much things. But
mm,
if you work with the community,
mm-hmm,
your life will be more valuable. I would like to give the people a way of thinking. We need to do more things for other people, not
mm.
just for yourself. You need,
Not for yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
would do things for other people. That will
Mm.
make you life much happier.
Oh, beautiful. What a note to end, Anne. I love what you said in the end. I think this is what all the listeners should understand, that we have one life and it's not for you, it's for you and everyone around you.
That's
Because
right.
when you make a difference to others, you make a difference to yourself. And with that beautiful message, and thank you so much. What a beautiful end message for all the listeners. Do vote, do make a difference to others, do make a difference to yourself. Thank you, Anne, for this amazing, insightful interview that you did with us. Having a good conversation like that is always, you are a good soul for others. For heart goes out for others, which is what you have been. This is what Anne you will get if you elect her, a heart for others. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much.
Oh,
With
thank
that,
you. Thank you.
yep.
for New Zealand World News, give me opportunity to talk to your audience. Thank you,
Yes.
Shailesh. It's appreciate your interview.
It's my pleasure, and we will come back once again to talk about more insights of what you do and how you become after election. We will also probably once again do if you're elected again, and if you are wanting to do again something, please let us know and we will take care of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shailesh.
Thank you. Bye for
Okay.
now, listeners. Please do go and vote as Anne said. Don't don't put your votes in the rubbish bin. That's the final word
Yes.
from me.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Bye.
So that's good.